you little learners. Today I'm going to read to you a story about a couple of little troublemakers. Thad the rabbit and Thelma the hippo. They create all kinds of trouble for their neighbors. But before we get started, I want to introduce you to 3 words that are going to be in the story. And we're going to talk about them a little bit. First, let's talk about the word thump. How many syllables do you see in the word thump? Let's say it together. Thump. Can you say thump?
Thump.
Good job. Other forms of thump might be thumping or thumped. When you think about this word, since we just have one syllable, there's no ending. You just say it smoothly together. And thump, a kid-friendly version or a version that might be helpful to you would be that thump means to hit something hard. This thump. Especially with your fist or an object. It could mean a sound that you hear, like the sound of a person's heartbeat maybe. Thump, 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 that kind of thing. When I think of the word thump, I think about something crashing to the floor. I heard something loudly thump, a loud thump. I also think about a game my brother used to play with me. He loved to play the game. I wasn't real crazy about it. But he would thump my knuckles and then he would give me a chance to thump his. And my knuckles would be red as they could be because he thumped so hard. And I never could do his hard enough to even matter. So when I think of thump, that's another thing I think about is playing with my brother and doing thump knuckles. Okay, let's use the word thump in a sentence. I heard the thump of the vase as it crashed to the floor. Now, when you think of the word thump, Anna, what does it mean to you?
Thump usually means like a loud noise, like a book hitting the floor and making a loud thump noise.
Yes, that's right. Good job. All right, the next word we want to talk about from the story that we're going to read is called slithered. How many syllables are in the word slithered? Slithered. We hear 2. If you clap, slithered, you hear 2 syllables. Say the word slithered with me.
Slithered.
Slithered. Very good. When you see the word slithered, do you see any other words that you might already know? If I covered up this ED, what would this word be? Just slither, right? Slither. So we know that this word is past tense, so it's slithered. So we have the ED on the end of it. Some other forms of this word might be slithers or slithering. A good definition that I think you could understand would be to move quickly and quietly sliding across the floor. Slithered means to move smoothly over a surface with a twisting motion. You know how a snake moves across the ground? They slide and slither. That's a good way to remember slithered. Another thing I think about when I think about the word slithered is maybe sliding down a hill, maybe snow. You slither down the hill on a sled, and that's a good way to remember slithered. Now, let's see if we can use slithered in a sentence. The snake slithered across the ground and found a home in the old shoe. What does the word slithered mean to you, Anna?
Slithered means to twist and turn on the ground kind of quietly.
Good job. That's right. Okay, finally, let's talk about the word thankful. How many syllables do you hear in the word thankful? 2. Very good. Thankful. 2 syllables in the word thankful. Say the word with me. Thankful. Very good. There are a couple of other forms of the word, thanks and thankfulness. When we look at the word thankful, do you see any words that you might already know? If I covered up the F-U-L, what's this word? Thank. Yeah, so we see 2. We have a suffix here of full. So thankful. We have that. That's what makes that word up. A kid-friendly definition that you could understand might be to show thanks for something. The word thankful means to show gratitude and appreciation for something, or it also might mean to show relief that something's over. I'm thankful that flu shot has been given and I'm going home. Or you can just simply be thankful for your family and your friends. You can be thankful for the food you eat, all kinds of things like that. Let me use thankful in a sentence for you. I am thankful for my friends and family that I see every day. What does the word thankful mean to you, Anna?
Being thankful means being thankful for food, a place to live, or my family.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Okay, are you ready to hear about Thad and Thelma?
Yes.
All right. Thad and Thelma. Thad was a thin rabbit. He lived with Thelma, and Thelma was a thick hippo. Every day, Thad would hop across the floor. Thump, thump, thump. Every day, Thelma would step across the floor. Thump, thump, thump. They made a thundering racket all day long. The thing that Thelma liked to do most was take a bath. She was thankful that she had a big bathtub. She would take a bath 3 times a day. Suds would spill over the top of the bathtub. They would drip down into the home under Thad and Thelma's home. Oh no! Theo and Beth lived in the home under Thad and Thelma. With all that thumping, they thought their home would crash down. The drip of the suds was so bad too. The thumping and the suds made Theo and Beth mad. They did not want to have Thad and Thelma in the home over them. They were tired of all that thumping around and knocking around and making racket. One day, Seth, the thick snake, said he would help Theo and Beth. He would go to Thad and Thelma's home and chase them away. Oh my goodness, he's got a plan. Seth slithered into Thad and Thelma's home. He slithered into the bathtub to hide. Thelma came to take a bath. Uh-oh. Thelma was shocked to see the thick snake in her bathtub. Thad was shocked too. Thad and Thelma ran away. Theo and Beth thanked Seth. I don't think Thad and Thelma will come back, Seth said. They both do not like snakes. So what did you think about that story? Did you hear that? Do you know what happened in the story?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So Thad and Thelma were causing all kinds of problems, and so Theo and Beth decided to get Seth to help them, and they were thankful that Seth slithered in that bathtub and got Thad and Thelma to run away, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to do something for me. The 3 words that we talked about at the beginning of the lesson, I want you to give me a sentence with each one of these words as I show you the flashcard, okay?
All right.
All right? What is this word?
Thump.
Can you make me a sentence with thump?
I thumped my brother on the ear.
Good job. Could you make one with just thump without the ED on it? It's okay if you can't, but could you make one with just thump? Like,
The book went thump on the floor.
Great job. Excellent. Very good. All right. Here's our next word from the story.
Slithered.
Very good. Can you make me a sentence with slithered?
The snake slithered on the ground.
Good job. Very good sentence. All right, and our last word is thankful. I'm sorry. You tell me what that word is.
Thankful.
Okay, can you give me a sentence with thankful?
I'm thankful for my puppy.
Oh, very good. What kind of puppy do you have?
A Yorkie.
Oh, they're so sweet and cute. Wow, look at the 3 new words you've learned today. Thump, slithered, and thankful. I'm so proud of you. I'm thankful you listened. I'm thankful that you paid attention. You listened and paid attention. I want you to use these new words every day in our classroom. When I hear you use the words in the classroom this week, you have my permission to thump your desk and come and place your initials on the words you used. If you use that word 3 times this week, I'll let you, and your initials are found on each one of these 3 times, I'll let you slither your hand into my mystery grab bag and you'll get a cool prize.
Yay!
Okay. Did you enjoy the story about Thad and Thelma?
I did.
I enjoyed it as well.